now listening to the Cheatcoders podcast with Nat, Raf and Don.
Yo 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 yo. Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders. My name is Raf, and I am here with one and only one of my usual suspects of Don doing stuff.
What's Don?
Nats is in a state of trance, which sounds funny as like he's just meditating or something. So he's not going to be in this episode. It's just going to be me and Don and I, and we're just going to have a good time.
Yeah, man.
And we're going to keep this episode super light because we just want to take it back to having a bit more fun, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing too personal, just a bit more fun, light side in the shallow end. We're not going to judge people.
We're going to dip our toes in the water.
Dip our toes in the water, you know, at the beach, you know, just run in and then
because
run out.
Because it's summer after all in Sydney. So.
Yes, it's ending of summer. So all the Sydney people, enjoy summer as it is. I can't wait for winter because I'm just sick of the heat.
I love the heat, man.
Right now I'm over it and I want to wear a jacket. Because I think winter is the more fashionable side, you know? So you could just be layer up, wear your jackets, look a bit more hip, yada, yada, yada.
You know what I think? I think after living in Singapore for about 2 years, I miss variety. So here in Australia or here in Sydney, like one day it'll be really, really hot and then the next day it'll be overcast and raining, but it'd be a little bit cold. And so you get that variety of cold and hot. Whereas in Singapore, it's always hot, sweaty, and sometimes when it's raining, it's hot and wet.
How long were you in Singapore again?
Close to 2 years.
So this is gonna be like a first the winter that's coming up.
Yeah, man.
Because it's gonna get cold.
It was 19 degrees last night, and I was cold.
Okay, so winter is gonna be fun for you. You're gonna have to figure out how to grow some more hair on your head to keep your head warm. Unless you're gonna get the beanie stuff going in.
I think it's gonna be beanie and hoodie weather. Like we're all gonna walk around like we're gonna steal something from a convenience store or something.
Yeah. Wear our Gucci
balaclavas.
Yeah. So, you know, but let's go straight into what you've been doing lately. I've heard that you're trying to improve your speech and the podcast is not enough. So, how are you trying to improve your speech?
Yeah, so I remember how you guys started the podcast and you wanted to learn to speak better or to I guess communicate with people better. And I found a meetup group. There's a group called Toastmasters.
Yep.
And they focus on trying to improve people's public speaking or improve people's ability to communicate messages across. And I went to one of the meetups, and basically what you do is you do speeches and then you get evaluated on it. I thought it was really cool, especially the way that they get people to kind of dip their toe in the water, so to speak.
Yeah.
They think of a random celebrity. This is one of the techniques that I saw. Pardon me. Think of a random celebrity and then think of a random profession. And then you have to present a speech like on the fly on why that celebrity would be good at that profession. So for instance, why would Stone Cold Steve Austin be? That's a really dated reference.
We are fucking old. You could have said John Cena because that even that is a bit dated too. So we're fucking old.
No, only because I saw Stone Cold Steve Austin with one of the bodybuilders recently. So I think he's coming back to social media.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's coming back to social media.
So say for instance, an example of that would be John Cena as a nurse. Why would John Cena be a good nurse? You know, like, and then you have to think
I was going to answer. Let's do it. Let's play this game. I really like this game. So let's do it. Let's okay, all right. We'll go with that example. So why do you think John Cena would be great as a nurse?
That's a good question. There's another thing as well. When one of the people that were there at the Toastmasters event, they were presenting something as if they were doing a PR event or they're like some public conference or some press conference.
Yeah.
And someone asked them a question and they couldn't come up with the answer straight away. And so they said, "That's a good question." Gave themselves a few seconds to think about it, and then they came up with the answer for it. I thought that was
eventually,
really clever.
Eventually, every question's a good question. So, how was your day? That was a good question. Let me think about it. My technique is just, I'll just pass it on to the next person and then think about it. Just come back to me later.
Yeah, let's just pass it to Nat. Nat?
Nope.
Nope.
He's in a state of trance. It sounds like he's in, what do you call it? In India, in a temple.
He's levitating.
Levitating. But what else have you learned through, how long have you been doing the Toastmasters?
That was actually my first time going to it, and I thought
there was this one class.
Yeah, it's not so much a class; it's just a group that people come together, and it's a way of giving them a platform to practice their public speaking and improve, basically.
Yeah, because you get a lot of business people there. You get a lot of people in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, and a lot of people that are, I guess, ESL as well. English as their second language.
Because I remember when I used to do HR. I mean, like, study HR.
Yeah.
So study that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's how I met Shiv. So backstory, I did HR because I didn't know what I wanted to do in life.
Yeah.
So the default is HR,
workplace
or
relations,
or anything to just get me in the office, whatever. And then I remember the classes. They were like, a best way to improve on communicating was something, which is something you need to learn, especially in this industry, is to go to Toastmasters. So that was about 8 years ago.
Did you go to Toastmasters?
I didn't go.
Okay.
And then 10 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
So Toastmasters has been out there for quite some time.
Yeah, there's different groups as well. This one was in the city. There are a bunch of them everywhere. But I'm doing it to try to improve my communication skills, improve my my speech. My way of speaking and presenting things to people, because we're in front of people all the time. We always have to interview people.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important for us to always keep getting better at it and keep improving. But back to the important question: why is John Cena?
Why would John Cena be a great pick to be a nurse?
Why would he be a good nurse? I know for one thing that if the people need to be carried from one place to another, he's got it. It's easy. He's too strong. He's got the strength for that. They don't need a stretcher or a gurney or an extra bed.
Yeah.
They just come in. John Cena bust through the wall.
And then you won't see him. You won't be able to see him. But also, like, the WWE lifestyle is 24/7. Ongoing, as in, like, you're traveling, you're working out. It's non-stop, and you can trust him to do all the late hours.
That's what you want. You want a nurse that's there 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days,
and represent your company, the nursing industry, in a good light. He's a company man. He's always in the front covers. He's doing all the good stuff.
Yeah,
and he'll help you out in terms of marketing yourself in a good light. Help you out with the physical attributes of carrying people around.
Yeah.
And he's got the stamina and all that in terms of how his work ethic, in terms of how he works from 9 to 5, not even, probably 24/7, constantly doing that work. And he's been doing that for 15 years. So you can trust him to do a late night shift for like 8 hours. Yeah. So you're good.
You walk into a hospital room and he's like deadlifting a hospital bed or something, which is like this MRI machine. He's just bench pressing MRI machine.
That's it. And you could just,
Yeah, and he seems like a really nice guy. Like, even though he's massive and intimidating, he seems like a really nice guy. So maybe he has some good bed manner, like bedside manner, bedside manner.
Yeah, definitely. So he'll help you out as a nurse, and I'm pretty sure he's got some Filipino blood in him. Oh, maybe we're talking about Dave Bautista, but
he can speak Mandarin.
Oh yeah. I've heard a couple of sound bites of him speaking Mandarin.
Yeah,
that's how dedicated he is to the cause.
Yeah,
he'll approach different market groups and adapt to that market group to promote your industry. So if you want a company man, John Cena's your man.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
It's funny because you can't see him, but you see him everywhere.
Can't see me.
That's it. Do you have another? All right, I'll think of one.
Yeah.
Let's think of a woman. I don't know if it'll change anything. But how about let me see. Why would... I was thinking sports again, but we'll skip sports. Why?
It can be a fictional character as well.
Yeah.
Like a comic book character.
Ooh, let's do that.
Yeah. Because it could be anything, really.
Why would... Captain Marvel's a bit too easy. Why would Black Widow be a good choice for the profession of...
You're keeping me in suspense here, Raf.
Retail assistant.
That's a good question. I don't know. She can do flips and stuff. So if she needs to grab something real high, she'll just jump and somersault, grab it, and then bring it down.
Oh, this is actually, I just realized how easy this question is.
Yeah.
She can manipulate people into buying her shit. She's a secret agent.
Oh, there you go.
She manipulates the Hulk and Bruce Banner in the movies.
Yeah, she influences
him.
Yep.
And then whenever she wants the Hulk, she'll get the Hulk out of it.
Sun's getting real low.
Yeah, and she could. She's got her wrapped around. He got him wrapped around her finger. So in terms of getting the sales, in terms of getting the customers to buy her shit, I think she'll be the top gun to get you to manipulate. So she's like marketing 101. Marketing, it's all about marketing. She can manipulate the audience in a heartbeat.
A side note to that, like a tangent to that. Because you've worked in retail, have you ever worked with anyone who, and this is probably normal. So I remember going to a clothing store, whatever, and there was this girl that was working there.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
She had you know where I'm going. She had like a really low cut shirt, and she would talk to me, and as she would talk to me, she'd lean forward as if like really, really obviously leaning forward as if to show her cleavage. She's like, "Hi, can I help you with anything?" And I'm like, maybe it's because I was really short. No, she was she was shorter than I was. But
it reminded me of that meme, how to talk to a short person. But like, keep going.
No, but yeah. And I was like, are you doing that on purpose to try to get me to buy something? Like, have you ever worked with anyone or ever experienced anyone doing that in a retail in a retail
not even when I was working. I remember, shout outs to Richard. I don't know why I'm going to tell you a story, but he went into Zero with no intentions of buying anything. He came out with a whole outfit. just because the chick was hot. So I think that's why, if you notice, if you go into like men's stores, there's a big ratio between leaning towards the female side in terms of sales assistants.
Right.
But personally in retail, I think I probably have worked with a couple of people who are able to manipulate. I think it's easy for guys to buy stuff in terms of like they'll buy anything anyway, and they'll get manipulated easy. So they could end up buying like a flowery shirt like you're wearing. I'm assuming you bought that because you got served by a female.
No. This shirt. So for context, all the listeners out there, I'm wearing a super dry shirt. It's got like flowers on it. One of the themes. So my family has themes for their parties.
Yeah.
One of the Christmas parties was like floral or Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, yeah.
So I had to go out and buy like a floral shirt.
Yeah. I got one too. I should have worn mine too. It was last year we had a Christmas party with my family, and it was a Hawaiian theme. And I got a floral top too.
And now after I bought it, I was like, I have to wear this more than once now because
it's like wedding suits. I have to try and wear it more than once. I feel sorry for the brides because after buying the dress, then what are you gonna wear it for?
Yeah. I bought a whole outfit because I attended a wedding in India, and I bought a whole outfit with the like the tunic and the pants.
Oh yeah. I got one in the cupboard from my Hindu wedding.
When your wedding,
so we could just be twins. Oh, photo shoot.
That's
easy.
And I had it's not a turban. It's like the cloth wrapped around your head. Is it a turban? Is that what it's called?
I'm not sure. I'm not really in depth.
But I had all that, and then I was like trying to find other times to wear.
I was like, when?
Like, when am I gonna wear this stuff?
You just turn up at every temple. It's just because you need to make use out of
every holy festival.
Yeah. That's
like, why are you wearing that? We're all gonna throw color at you, like, you know.
Oh yeah. Or you just go to church. just go to a Catholic church. Just wear that. See what happens.
Oh man. But yeah, have you ever tried doing that? I mean, because you're working in retail, have you ever tried?
Oh hell yeah! As in, like, I wasn't using my looks per se. I was using my personality. I just made them comfortable. It's like probably like courting in a way. Right. So you see him come in, and it's all about first impressions. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. You're gonna have to. You can't be too strong, or else they're gonna go away. You can't be too passive, or else they won't even pay attention or take you seriously. So it's all about the confidence, a balance between that, and then the knowledge. As long as you know what you're gonna tell them, and the knowledge that you have that you'll learn from the company, you'll be fine. All you have to worry about is how you're gonna say it and how you're gonna approach it.
Yeah.
And then it's okay to just be like, hey, how you doing? How's your day? Rather be like throwing in random questions, being over the top, because it's just too much. You can't be a try hard. So,
do you want a leather jacket?
No.
Do you want those jeans? Do you really think those jeans will fit you?
So you always try to find creative ways, because like you're dealing with different customers all the time. But it's just all about, corny as it is, be yourself. Exaggeration of yourself.
I used to have a retail job working in an electronics store, and my manager would say to me that if someone comes into the store, ask them how they are. But like, even if they're not, they look like they're not going to buy anything. And I observed him doing it, and it looked like he was threatening them. Like, hi, how are you today? Like,
reminds me of Friends when Joey had that. He said he has this technique to manipulate people, and he just does the weird eyes. it's like, I don't know. Some people people in general, they have crazy eyes. As in, like, when they talk to you, they have, they're looking at you with such intensity.
I feel like I have an intense look in my face.
Nah, when you were looking at Melissa Grace, it was not intense at all.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna be able to live that down, am I?
Yeah, probably till the next one comes on. I'm joking. But I don't think you have an intense look.
I feel like I do, and I've had people tell me that I have an intense stare, but yeah, I know that I do when I'm training, for instance, because that's an environment. That's the frame of mind you need to be in. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like this whole conversation has been like, Black Widow would be good in a retail assistant because she's hot.
Hey, yeah, is that it? And I'm assuming I was going leaning towards the training that she has in the manipulation.
That's true.
She could be different characters. She has to be undercover.
That's true.
So, but yeah, she's hot too.
That's true.
That's a bonus.
And she can also like do flips, and I think she'd be someone that can cater for other people, but at the same time would take no shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is good. She'd be a good manager.
Yes.
Retail manager. Because she has that drive, and she's dedicated to the cause. All right, sweet. That's cool. That's cool. So for this podcast, I wanted to go through a list of questions. I think I'm biting like Beyond the Limits podcast, because they did a 21 questions type of thing. Yeah. But
no, we're not biting.
We're not biting.
We're not biting it.
It just happened that
they didn't patent those things.
Yeah, it just happened that that their last few episodes it happened. So we're just doing our thing now. So shout out to you guys.
Yeah, shout outs to them.
Vienna and MG, Beyond Our Limits. So this is Beyond Our Cheatcoders. And we are going to go through some nice questions. I sent you 2 links, and then I think the way we'll do it is that we'll pick a question, one each, and then we'll just answer them both. You know what I mean? So, and then we'll just keep going until we can't be bothered doing any more questions. So did you want to start off? Have you picked a question?
Okay. I'll just go with the first one, hey.
All right, let's go.
What is the funniest name you've actually heard used in the real world?
Ooh. I don't know. This is probably like one of those things that you have to really think deeply. But the only thing that I can think of is someone named, it's not related to my wife, but Joel Reddy. And then I saw that name. It was like, hey, his name is Joel Reddy. No one's like, well, why is that funny? And then I was like, you know, Joel, ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. They're like, oh,
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that pun. I was not ready for that.
It's a sneaky one, but
geez.
it's funny.
That snuck up on me there, man.
What is the funniest name that you experienced?
I was thinking of so the artist, the singer Pink, right? Apparently, I had read that she had named her dog Fucker. And so when she was at the beach, or when she would be at the beach with her dog, she was like, hey fucker, come here fucker, like just calling the dog. And I thought that was the funniest.
Is it spelled that way as well?
I don't know.
That'd be funny. It's like when Filipino parents are like trying to tell their kids, you know, be careful, you're gonna fall. Hey, oi, madapaka. That means you're gonna fall.
Yeah. Madapaka.
And especially when you're saying in a school setting, everyone, all the parents would just look at you weird. I can't wait to have kids because I'll be saying that all. Yeah. Hey, madapaka.
Madapaka. I thought you were gonna say like the Paul joke, like, "Hoy, Paul, be careful, you might fall in the pool."
And also, how do you get a watermelon pregnant? You pack one.
Oh my god, jeez. All right. You want to take the next one?
All right. So, what's the most useless talent you have?
The most useless talent. I can do this.
So for the audience out there, he's clicking his fingers and clapping at the same time in constant motion.
So it sounds like a horse. That's the most useless talent that I have.
All right, if we're going to go with hand gestures and stuff, I can do this.
So Raf, for all the listeners out there, Raf is making a dragon face out of his hands.
It's got a tongue as well. Usually people don't do the tongue, but I went leveled up and I added the tongue.
You have to see. So for all the listeners out there, you have to see what it is. Basically, he's put his hands together, crossed over his ring fingers, and then twisted them in a way that his hand makes a dragon, or makes it look like a lizard.
Well, he has the talent as well.
And he's got a tongue on the inside. So for all the viewers out there, you can see what we're doing.
It is pretty useless. I don't know when I'll be needing that.
That is the most useless thing. Hey, look what I can do with my hands. Dragon with a tongue.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Next question. This is fun.
All right. So, what sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Ooh.
I think any sport.
Any sport, but what sport in particular would turn that to the next level?
Let me think.
If they're really drunk. If you add alcohol into... Oh, I really don't know.
Because like you need a level of coordination for sport.
Yeah.
But like I think any kind of running, right?
Yeah.
If it was like a high jump,
hurdles.
Because have you ever played those? It's like a party game with a baseball bat, and you have to put your forehead on the baseball bat. The baseball bat's on the floor.
Yeah, grown up piñata.
And you have to like basically.
Yeah.
So you have to it's piñata. So you spin around and then try to hit a piñata with a baseball bat.
Probably just I think I'll go with that.
Baseball. It's baseball.
Oh. Maybe I don't know. I can't really think right now.
One of the
NASCAR driving.
Oh, no. I've heard of a sport called chess boxing.
Chess boxing?
Yeah. So what they do is they do a round of boxing.
Yeah.
And then they do a round of chess.
Yeah.
Like the board game.
Yeah.
And then they do another round of boxing, and then they do another round of chess.
Okay.
So after they're punch drunk, they have to go play
and
chess.
They're losing
brain cells. So that they're trying to win at chess. That's what that reminds me of. And I've thought of trying that, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know. It just sounds stupid.
What two sports would you like to combine, or two activities that you want to combine into one? Kind of like that idea, but choose your own two things.
Two sports.
Doesn't have to, it can be like a sport activity like chess.
There's a game on PlayStation where you are a car, like a remote control car, and you have to play soccer. It would be awesome to have like the quad bikes and have a giant soccer ball and then hit that around.
Beach ball.
Like a beach ball or something with the quad bikes. Yeah. That would be an amazing sport.
That'd be cool.
It'd be hard to play, but that would be awesome.
Or like diving and driving. Just driving your car into the water with flips.
And then they come up.
Yeah, I reckon that'll be sick. All right, next question is, what is the dumbest way you have been injured?
Dumbest way I've been injured.
Yeah, it can't be one of those injuries that just last day. It has to be something that you have to take work off for a couple like days, or a week.
I'm not
dumb. I'm not dumb enough to get injured like that.
No, I haven't injured myself very much. Like I've got jarred fingers or like strained tendons or something like that, but nothing crazy.
How about when you're a kid? You can't have no injuries as a kid. You haven't lived.
There was this not so much an injury, but I was trying a supplement. I was trying a fat burner supplement.
Yeah, of course you injure yourself taking protein. Of course. And I nearly drowned having a protein shake.
I had too much of the proteins. No. I was trying this particular supplement, and you're supposed to take it before you go to bed. Yeah. And I took it before I went to bed, and I woke up feeling hungover as fuck. Yeah. I was vomiting.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I felt crazy. Sick. I had a fever and everything. I had to call work and be like, hey, I can't come to work because I'm sick. I took this supplement, and now I'm vomiting everywhere.
The thing that's supposed to make me more fit has actually made me sick.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it was I think that's an embarrassing thing. That's the dumbest way that I've injured myself because it's supposed to be something that helped me or like helped my fitness, but it didn't.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. I remember when I was a kid, I lost all my nails in one go.
What?
In one go. I was trying to push a normal chair, like a chair that you'd find in the school and in the class, and I was pushing it, and I think I slipped, and then the top edge of it jammed into all of my nails and removed them. So I saw everything that was underneath all my nails, the bumps and shit, and the blood, and I don't know how I got all of my nails. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Because they grow back, right?
Yeah, they grow back, obviously. I got nails now, guys.
Look.
Yeah. I can't be able to do this without those nails. But
the dragon face again.
But I lost all the nails, and it's looking back at it, it seems pretty dumb. But the best thing I got out of it was a video game for my Nintendo. The first Nintendo, I got Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This is going to date me back. Did
someone feel sorry for you, so they bought you?
Yeah, they bought me a game. It's like, you can't go to school. What are you going to do?
May as well play a video game.
May as well play a video game, a violent one at that. And there we go. So that was probably one of the injuries.
If animals could talk, which would be the rudest animal?
Oh, it'd be a cat. For sure.
Yeah.
It'd be a cat. I'm more of a dog person, so don't hate me for it. But cats are pretty much, they're like, they're more of a bitch than a dog.
Cats are assholes.
Yeah, they're assholes. For sure.
Can confirm.
You have cats, don't you?
Can confirm.
Yeah.
I own an asshole cat.
Yeah.
And he does stuff like, I don't know why cats do this, but they'll go up on a shelf or something, and if there's something on the shelf or something on wherever they're standing, you'd be like, don't. You tell them not to do that, and they'll look at you and then knock it off the table.
Yeah, they're dicks. Fucking cats. And they roam around the fucking streets.
Or if you
like they own it.
They probably do.
They probably do secretly, but still. Fucking cats.
Oh,
just go on a cat rant.
I agree with you there. Like, cats would be the rudest animals.
Yeah. All right. So the next question, I'm just gonna choose this one. If you had to change your name, what would your new name be, and why do you choose that name?
Max Power.
Max Power. Of course. Now, what would you change it to? You can change your first and last name, kind of like Max Power. But what would you change it to? Would you literally be Don doing stuff?
No,
Hi, I'm doing stuff. Don doing stuff. That kind of works.
I've always wanted, like, and Don is a strong name, but I remember, and although all the Catholics will know about this, but when you get, like, when you go through confirmation, when you get confirmed in the Catholic faith, you choose a confirmation name.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out a name, because you go through all the saints' names and things like that. And I was messing around, and there is a Saint Bartholomew.
Okay.
Like Saint Bart.
Yeah. Saint Bart. That's dope.
And I said to my parents, like, I think I'm going to go with Bartholomew. And my dad lost it. And he's like, no.
Bart.
You're not changing your name.
Bart. You should have went, Bart. Bart. I want to.
I don't know. I
Bart what?
Bartholomew.
Bart Simpson. Just change it to Bart Simpson.
No, it'll be like Bartholomew Montgomery. I don't know. Like something epic. It needs to be epic. You know, like an epic name.
I changed mine to my porn star name. You know the porn star name thing? What? First name of your pet, and then the first street that you lived in.
Yeah.
So mine's Charlie Neptune.
Charlie Neptune.
And I changed it to that. That sounds pretty dope.
Mine is Skippy Toucan.
There you go. Skippy Toucan.
It sounds like a cartoon character.
Yeah, Skippy Toucan. That sounds like a great duo. Charlie Neptune and Skippy Toucan.
Horrible porn star names.
Yeah. Nah, Charlie Neptune's the shit. I don't know what you'd say. All right, what question do you have? And then we'll go to our intermission song.
All right. What used to be considered trashy but is now very classy?
Ooh. Oh, man. Gucci. Jokes. That's the other way around. It used to be classy, now it's trashy.
Yeah.
What's considered trashy before but classy now? Ripped jeans? I don't know. What do you think?
You know what I feel like? I feel like sneakers, like the dad sneakers, have come back into fashion. Like
the boat shoes?
Yeah, I don't know if they've
shoes.
I don't know if they've ever been trashy. I don't like boat shoes.
Fishnets.
Yeah?
Maybe. They were, looking back, they could be trashy, but now people are, I don't know if they wear them now. Fuck, this is not the question for us, eh?
It's not. It really isn't the question for us.
I was trying to think of something witty, like I'd say Mount Druitt. Used to be trashy, but now it's classy.
It's a little bit gentrified, yeah. So it's a little bit more classy.
A little bit more classy than it was before, compared to 10 years ago.
Shout outs to
Mount Druitt should do a 10-year challenge for sure. So much different.
Less stabbings.
More hugs. Not really.
What is the most ridiculous fact that you know?
Ooh, ridiculous fact. Oh man, that's a tricky one. Do you have one in mind before I could think of one?
I used to read all of these like trivial knowledge or trivial pursuit, not trivial pursuit, trivial knowledge books when I was a kid because I thought it was really interesting. But now a lot of those facts escape me. I
don't know any facts.
There's
probably like some random facts that I know and it just pops up, but I can't think of one right now.
I know that octopi or octopus creatures can like they don't have any bones and they can fit through like a keyhole.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
I mean, that's ridiculous and it's scary.
It is, because we were fishing one time. We caught an octopus.
Yeah.
And we got it with a net.
Yep.
And then we're holding it for a bit, and then we wanted to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
And then we were looking for the phones and stuff to take a picture of it. We turn around, the net's empty, and the octopus is on the boat. I put it back out.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's scary, man.
It is. I wouldn't want to see an octopus, like a huge one, because I think they do exist, right? The huge octopuses.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I would
maybe
not
in
want
like deeper oceans.
The ocean is a crazy place to be in. I wouldn't want to I do want to do some deep sea diving. Yeah. But I'm scared to go way down. I don't know if it's possible to, but way down where you see the shits. Where you see gigantic fucking octopuses and you see the fish with the light on its head. Yeah,
that'd be crazy. Because I think that's a little too deep for humans to go down.
Yeah.
You need like a submarine to go in there.
Yeah, that shit was scared the shit out of me.
I mean, I've been down 12 meters.
Yeah.
And that's scary.
Yeah, it's dark, isn't it?
There's still there's a bit of light.
Yeah.
But like it's scary and cool at the same time, because there's like I remember there'd be a part where the seabed kind of drops off and there's just a cliff and there's all just this blackness.
Oh yeah,
there's darkness out in the edge. And I'm like, I need to get back up. I need to get back up, because
I remember driving at nighttime and you just see like one corner, it's just complete darkness. I'm like, no, I'm not driving there. Fuck that. Let alone going down into the water, seeing darkness there. That'd be fucked up. Like, it reminds me of, I always remember playing, I think it was 007, or I think it was one of the Star Wars games in Nintendo 64. And one of the stages, you had to go swimming, and there's a gigantic octopus that just pops out of nowhere. And that just scares the shit out of me. She'd be scared of sharks. I'm scared of octopuses, the gigantic ones. Oof. I've never seen one, but... Dude.
I mean, after watching Jaws when I was younger, I was scared of sharks, and I was scared of deep water. And I've been scared of that, which is why I want to go deep sea diving.
Just face your fears, mate.
Just face your fears. Just get in there.
Get in there, son. All right, which fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life? Like, he seems to be like the greatest, but he'd probably be a boring character. I'd say Captain America.
Yeah,
he's like talking to an old person, literally, but he just looks young. He's like got the strength and whatever, got the charm, whatever. But really, he's talking like he's an old person. It's like talking to your grandpa.
I think Superman would be boring.
Oh yeah.
He's also a Boy Scout.
Yeah,
he'd be boring because like he seems cool, but then like
Iron Man would be on our level. Conspiracy theories and the end of the world. Yeah, Iron Man's on our level.
Iron Man would be a dick. He'd be
a dick. But he's on our level.
He'd be a dick. He'd just be like, I don't have time for you. Or his brain would be elsewhere if you're talking to him.
Yeah, but still,
I'd love to be his friend, but at the same time, like
small doses.
He'd be a bit of a dick.
Yeah, he's a small doses type of guy. It's like, do you realize that a couple people are just small dose people?
Yeah.
Like, you can't really take them in big doses. Like your small dose of people could be different to my small doses. It really depends on your personality.
Yeah.
Some people I just can take in small doses. Other people like, let's hang out all the time. Yeah. I'm looking forward to hang out with you. But then next, another person be like,
let's hang out. Yeah. I'm washing my hair. My back hurts. My back.
My back.
It's spinal.
I took this supplement and I'm pretty sick right now. But what other questions are there?
What else we got?
Well, this one's a nice one. Did you choose one?
What are some? I don't know. What are some nicknames you have for customers or co-workers, or just anyone in general?
Oh, nicknames. Oh, anyone in general. Okay, cool. That makes it a bit more easier. It's funny because growing up with rappers, it's funny how like their rap names stick.
Yeah.
Even after they finish rapping. Like, we have our mate Johnny. I remember when
How
we used to call him Crazy One.
that was his rap
Crazy
name.
One. It was his rap name. But like in normal conversation, we'd be like, oh yeah, Crazy One would be there. And everyone has his little names. I'm gonna start shouting out people I know, and then it's like, oh, J Flip's coming from Melbourne. Oh yeah, and LOC and Ruthless are coming. They're coming by, and all these rapper names, and rapper names are just ridiculous. So
yeah.
But it's just funny, like saying that, and then watching people from the outside that have no like any connection to us, but they're just like acquaintances.
Yeah.
And they just be like, "What the fuck is going on?" They're not used to rappers calling themselves rap names and stuff.
Yeah. No, but wouldn't people on the outside know you guys as your rap names?
Yeah, but if they hear it for the first time, us just casually calling ourselves by our rap names, not our real names.
Yeah.
It's pretty surreal stuff.
I know that I call Nats Nathaniel. That's not his.
Yeah.
I mean, his name's Nathan, but he's not.
Even his, like, I think we're like the only people that call him like Nats. Like all these friends that knew him from the rapping days is Nats, and now he's trying to stay away from that and become Nathan
Blazin.
They can't like shake off. So
hello, my name is Nathan Blazin. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Just trying to think if there's any other strange names that have been given.
I and I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that does this, but I give, like to my close mates or to my close cousins, close family, I will give if they're a guy, I'll give them a girl's name.
Oh yeah.
So I've got a mate named Julian, and I call him Julie, also because it's shorter.
Yeah.
I go, hey Julie, and instead of calling him Jules, because I know someone else that's Jules.
It's like we call Nats we can call him Natalie.
Yeah.
And Don could be Donna.
Which I have been called before.
And Raf can be
Rafaela.
Or use my real name, because my real name
Renee.
Fuck. I'm screwed with that one. But
you're like what's it called? You're like Drake.
Yeah.
Drake's real name is Aubrey.
Which is just call me Drake. Do you reckon he's like that? Well, it's like everyone's called, hey, Orbs.
Hey, Orbs.
Nah, just call me Drake.
Just Drake, man.
Just call me Drizzy. Fuck.
Drake. Drizzy Drake.
Okay. What is the best and worst purchases you've ever made?
This links back to depending on whether or not the retail assistant was hot.
yeah, it could be. I don't know why people actually buy stuff from. I don't know if it's they lend the hope that you can get with that person, or like, okay, you've been on that end. Why did you end up buying something from someone who's because they're hot?
I actually didn't buy anything from that girl.
Okay.
I was just like, this is a little too obvious. It's a little too much. I remember when I first started going to the clubs.
Yeah.
And then, like, if there was a really attractive bartender behind the bar, I was like, yeah, maybe if I buy a drink from her or give her a tip, or maybe she'll, like, talk to me.
Did you end up buying an expensive drink?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just like would give a tip or something. But then it wasn't like that just because I give a tip doesn't mean she's going to talk to me. Or even if I tried talking to her, it's like she's doing her job.
Yeah.
It's her job to be nice to me. And I think because I noticed that, I'm like, well, that just maybe people feel bad. Like they're like, hey, you should buy this and this. And like, yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will get this beanie and scarf in the middle of summer.
Winter's coming, seasons change. It's okay.
And then they wear it out at the store. I'm trying to think of the best one. The best purchase I ever made.
I think the best purchase I ever made is the purchase that my wife, then girlfriend, made, which is it's the camera. So I'm not going in that direction. I'm going in the direction that she bought me a camera, and that led into this.
All of this.
All of this.
All of this.
I can say my condenser mic as well. It's still there, we're using it now.
Yeah.
It collected dust for like 8 years.
Yeah.
And now it's kicking it. So all this camera and that, I think that'll be the best purchases.
Yeah, I was thinking like my music gear.
Yeah, something about it like that. How about the worst? The worst will be the more interesting one.
Worst purchase. The supplements I bought that made me sick. That was like the worst one. And then ever since then, I've been, because they don't give samples. They don't give samples of, pre-workouts or like fat burners or stuff. They just have, you have to buy a tub, and I bought this tub that was like $50, and I was like, I need to return this because
I have no use to it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I don't even know what's the worst purchase I've ever made. I'm thinking of something that just broke. So easy. I don't know. Let's just move on to the next one.
Oh, here we go. Here's a good one.
All right, here we go.
If life were a video game, what would some of the cheat codes be? Oh.
If life was a video game, so the video game, life. Cheat codes.
Yeah, well, what would some of the cheat codes be? Courtesy of the Cheatcoders.
Which direction are we willing to take it?
Man, any direction you want to go.
Would we go the race route and say that skin color, certain skin colors are cheat codes to life?
That's the direction.
Yeah. We can take it that, but let's not. Let's go a bit light. Because there's a lot of conversations where people be like, you know what else is a cheat code? Being a certain gender.
knowing your privilege.
Yeah.
Knowing your privilege.
But we won't go that direction.
I thought the question was about like,
if life was a certain video game.
Yeah, if life were a video game, what would some of the cheat codes be? Like, what would, like, you press down, up, left, right.
Oh, yeah, you want to go that. Yeah, but what do you get out of it?
Like a tank appears in the middle of the street.
Oh, I don't know if that's a cheat code.
Because that's from GTA.
Yeah, that's GTA. But if we want to go super light, I'd say fried chicken. Fried chicken is the cheat code to life. No, you know what it is? It's the fried chicken skin is the cheat code to life. Like, you'd have normal chicken and stuff, but once you tried fried chicken skin, you're on the next level of life. And a certain high. Yeah. That's not drug related. It's more so.
Or is it?
You never know.
You never know what they're putting, those herbs and spices they're putting in the fried chicken.
Yeah, they should just cancel KFC as well then. Shout outs. Keep KFC alive, guys.
Hashtag don't kill live music.
Don't kill KFC.
Don't kill it. Don't
Don't kill fried chicken.
There's drugs in the chicken. Let's ban all people from eating chicken.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. People are getting high cholesterol from the chicken skin, so let's just ban chicken in general.
Yeah, we should.
Make it a chickenless country.
Or just put extra expenses on buying chicken.
That's it.
Like, in order for us to go...
The high-risk ones.
Yeah. High-risk KFC brunches. Yeah. So when we go to the KFC...
It's all grilled.
There's extra police. There's extra ambulance there, just in case somebody has a heart attack.
Yeah. And
let's not test the chicken.
Let's not
to make sure that there's no like harmful substances in there.
Yeah.
Let's not try to minimize any harm.
And let's suck the fun out of eating chicken.
Oh man.
Let's just force everyone to have Woolworths chicken.
This is a topic that I wanted to like talk about. I think we wanted to keep this particular episode light, but at the moment in Sydney, a lot of things are happening with the festivals. A lot of music festivals have been targeted by the government, and it's that they're saying that it's in the effort to minimize people taking drugs or stop people from taking drugs. But what it's doing is it's actually hurting the music industry and the entertainment industry in Australia.
In case you didn't get our metaphor.
In case you didn't get it.
And our metaphor was pretty spot on in terms of how stupid it is. Imagine that. Imagine that happened to chicken. It's like, okay, let's just eat McDonald's. There's other ways.
I'd love to get some musicians, some other musicians on the show to talk about it.
Yeah,
and like
chicken enthusiasts.
And chicken enthusiasts, man. I've seen that, you know, in a Venn diagram of musicians and chicken enthusiasts, there is a big cross section where they're both they're both those people. Yeah. But anyway,
anyway, don't kill fried chicken.
Don't kill fried
don't
chicken.
kill fried chicken.
Oh man.
I love how we just threw that in there.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of fried chicken, here's a question.
Yeah.
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
One.
One chicken?
Yeah. How fast is a fucking chicken? How slow is a fucking elephant? And all you have to do is go behind an elephant. Not in that way. But go on top and just claw the fucker out of it. Get your claws into it.
But you know how thick their hides are? You know how thick their skin is?
Yeah.
A chicken's not going to be able to puncture the...
Yeah, but
let's take bets. We're taking bets now. Chicken or elephant, who wins?
Yeah. Dude.
Round 1.
Dude. How long can a chicken last without its head?
That's true.
How long does an elephant last without its head? Yeah.
I don't know.
And I think chicken has perseverance to keep clawing through that motherfucker. There's ways to it, man. And the elephant has a trunk, it doesn't even reach its back.
You're right. Maybe because I've
One
seen
chicken.
One chicken, you reckon?
Mm-hmm.
I have seen footage of the elephants with, you know, the birds on their back.
Yeah.
Where the bird is just cleaning them.
Yeah.
And preening them.
Mm.
So maybe the elephant will think that the chicken is just one of those preening birds.
Yeah.
And will be like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
It'll hurt a little bit. Oh, and now my head is gone because this chicken is
clawed my
head.
Claw right through, make a hole. Chicken enters the inside of a fucking elephant and boom. Killed it from the inside. It's a parasite. If humans can get attacked by friggin' parasites inside their bodies internally, they could do the same tactic with fucking elephants.
Oh,
One
man.
chicken.
I don't know if that would work, but
I know,
but I like it. But I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, there's a question on here, and I'll follow it up as well.
Oh yeah, supposed to be looking for questions too.
So the question on here as well is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
And then the follow up question of that is cereal soup or a salad?
A salad. Oh, okay. Let's put our debate hands on. Debate hats on. I mean, let's. What are we gonna tackle first? Let's tackle the hot dog.
Okay. Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
So
technically, yes.
So a sandwich is 2 pieces of bread, right? 2 pieces of bread, some meat or some filling on the inside, some dressing.
It doesn't have to be 2 pieces of bread because Subway is considered a sandwich as well. So they just cut that in the middle. It's one bread with a slice through it. But the whole thing, the bread holds it together.
Yeah.
And then the flavors inside, whatever stuff you put in.
Whatever, like hot dog, relish, mustard, tomato.
And it has the sauce.
Yeah.
Has vegetables. Has the meat.
Yeah.
If a ham could be in between 2 breads or 1 bread, and that's considered a sandwich, I think a hot dog is a sandwich.
I think so too.
If Subway is considered a sandwich, I think hot dog's a sandwich.
I wanted to disagree, just for conflict's sake.
Yeah. But how can you disagree to it? Or what would you say? Well, what is a hot dog then? If it's not a sandwich,
a hot dog is
it's a pizza.
It's a roll.
It's a roll.
Yeah.
It's
a roll. It's not necessarily a sandwich. It's a roll.
Yeah, actually.
But maybe a sandwich is defined by the type of bread. So you could have a brioche bun.
Yeah.
Because it's fancy, and maybe it's not a sandwich anymore. It is a burger, for instance.
Ooh.
Right.
Here we go. This is when your brain starts to tick.
But I know that some places. So I've heard people in the Philippines call a burger a sandwich. Or like Asians call it a sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, can I get a sandwich from McDonald's?
But they call a watermelon buck-one, so we can't really trust them.
But yeah, like they're like, oh, can I get a sandwich from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Wait, what? McDonald's doesn't serve sandwiches. Yes, they do.
Because when you think sandwich, you automatically think, servo station type of thing.
Yeah.
Sandwich, like
two
healthy
pieces of white bread, some ham, tomato, lettuce, cheese.
Is a burger sandwich?
I would think so.
Yeah, it's got the same premises of a sandwich.
Yeah.
Just because it's a different shape doesn't mean it's not it.
Yeah.
It just becomes coming down to racism altogether.
It's discrimination.
We're all the same thing
against sandwiches.
Why do we have to label them?
So how about this then? Is a calzone sandwich? Like, you know what a calzone is?
No.
So calzone is like a pizza, but it's folded.
Oh,
over,
yeah.
And there's cheese and filling
they
on
sell
the
that
inside.
in Costco.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, think of a folded over pizza.
I think anything with bread is a sandwich.
Is a burrito a sandwich?
But it's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Okay.
Yeah, wrap's a different thing.
Right.
But when it's full bread, Subway, rolls, burgers. I don't even know why this is such a subject. Sandwich, for sure. Yeah.
All right, we're saying it's a sandwich.
We're not going to go become sandwiches, prejudice and stuff,
We're not discriminating against
everyone is the same. We treat all different bread meals the same.
So, the real question, is cereal...
Is cereal
soup or a salad?
Oh my god. Define soup.
Soup is like a liquid, flavorful liquid, with could have chunks in it or could have other bits in it. Right?
But is a soup, the actual base of a soup, a mixture of different things rather than a cereal is just fucking milk? So if I pour water in a bowl and
add some salt to it.
Add some salt. It's soup. But I'm trying to make it more better. If I put Coke in a bowl and put a broccoli on it, is that considered a soup?
I guess. It wouldn't be considered tasty, but it would be considered
Let's
soup.
try a trusty dictionary. I'll look it up while you try it. And what's your thoughts on
I think cereal is a type of soup.
I just realized. Is it a slow week of news? We do have big topics to talk about.
We do.
There's something happening out there. But this is the most important thing that we need to talk about.
The funniest thing is we wanted to keep it light. We wanted to keep it light.
We had to throw in a jab.
Somehow, like the serious news kind of just crept in there.
Yeah, you know what the title of this episode is going to be. Don't kill fried chicken. For sure. Okay, man. Soup. A liquid food made by boiling and simmering meat.
Okay.
Fish or vegetables with various added ingredients.
It needs to be boiled and simmered.
It needs to be boiled, yeah. So
what if you heat the milk beforehand? No, it said meat or vegetables.
What if you add... Oh, wait. Banana's not a vegetable. Add a broccoli. What's in cereal? Nah, that's an easier question than the hot dog one. I think...
It's not. Is
it? Okay, go.
It's not. I think it's not.
It's not a salad.
I retract my statement. It's not a soup.
Yeah, it's not a soup.
It's not a soup.
Yeah. I wasn't saying that it was.
It is a bowl of milk.
It is a bowl of fucking milk. It's a drink with bonuses in it. It's like, oh, it's got this flaky goodness.
It's a drink with flaky stuff in it.
Yeah, that's not expired. Because you can get a flaky and solid feeling on expired milk.
Oh, no.
But this is one of those things that, I have no idea.
You know what? I hope that this episode has been entertaining.
I really hope so too. I'm having fun just actually talking this conversation.
I am enjoying this conversation. I am enjoying this episode.
Yeah.
And I know that.
And I don't want to let the audience know that when Nats is gone, we become useless as fuck in terms of content.
Because that's not the case.
That's not the case. We wanted to keep it pretty light this time around before we have some serious shit going down.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's a lot of things going on in the world that is really messed up that we wanted to become that getaway where you could just listen to this useless, fun shit. We are the Cheatcoders, motherfucker.
Cheatcoders, your one-stop shop for escaping. But yeah,
okay. You guys. I want you guys to defend. How can you make a cereal a soup? How can you make a cereal a soup? It's easy to make a hot dog a sandwich, but how can you make a cereal a soup?
Yeah,
that's hard.
Do we have any callers? No.
I want to call someone and ask.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Let's do it.
Who shall we call? And what do you want to ask? You want to ask them if a cereal is a soup and see what the answer is. All right, so we actually clarified what a soup is by definition.
Yeah.
And now let's challenge